All right, guys, so we got ourselves a doozy. Just did a blacklight inspection and it was nasty. A lot of urine in these carpets, and it's property management. So whoever made the decision was like, hey, we just want to get it as best as possible, and hopefully we don't have to spend $5,000 to replace the carpet. So hopefully we can do the best job we can and rinse out as much urine as we can and use the right chemistry to make the customer happy. So let's get it. Alright, so we're going to pull out all the stops at this job because obviously with this walkthrough on the blacklight inspection, we're going to have to use as much stuff as we can to get this the urine neutralized, and then to rinse it out and to leave the carpet smelling as best as we can. So step one, we're going to mix up our pre-spray. So we're going to do some BioPro 10K, a little bit more on the Pure O2 as a booster, and then add some Refresh citrus scent. Then before we put the pre-spray down, we're going to mix up the OS1 for the urine spots and hit those individually. And then after extraction, when it's all said and done, we're going to leave the house with some deodorizer on top just to make it smell fresh. So as you can see, what I'm trying to do with the pre-spray in this job specifically is to go a little slower and to point the gun, the tip of the Hydroforce sprayer lower to the carpet so I can saturate it more. I am trying to put as much of the chemical in to break up as much of the urine as possible. Now as we go into the process of the CRB, it's basically 2 counter-rotating brushes that is bringing up as much stuff out of the carpet as possible. And it also is agitating the chemical into the carpet so that it pretty much just makes it more effective. So then in this next clip and one to come, I'm putting my fingers through the middle bar, which is just taking out all the nasty stuff in the CRB that it picked up from the ground. And when I showed my wife this clip, she got mad at me because she said it's dirty and I should put on gloves. But, you know, that's part of the job. So as I'm starting the extraction process, I wanted to show you guys a typical line that I do. So I'm holding my finger on the trigger the whole time, spraying out water when I go back and forth all the way till I finish the line. Then when I'm done with this line going all the way to my left, I will take my finger off the trigger and not put any more water down, and then I will pick up as much water as I can on the extraction process with the vacuum itself. That's called your dry stroke. So when I do my dry stroke though, so as you can still see, I still have my finger on the trigger until the end of this wall. So now as I start my dry stroke, I really try to make the lines, the shark teeth, if you will, as tight as possible, because I want to take out as much water as possible. I learned that trick or that tip from Rob Allen when I watched one of his videos. Before I started making my lines really tight, they were kind of wide, and I noticed that I was leaving more water in the carpet when I left. So thanks for the tip, Rob, if you do end up watching this video. Alright guys, final walkthrough. Turned out nice. Smells really fresh. It was horrible when I got here. Like, the smell was really nasty. So I pretty much went through my whole fresh water tank, and I'm applying the Post Spray Citrus deodorizer, but pretty much went through my whole fresh water tank, which is about 70 gallons, and just rinse it completely and thoroughly as best as I could. And I think overall it turned out really well. The main test is gonna be what it smells like when it's dry, but I think the customer is gonna be very happy, especially considering how it looked and how it smelled when we got here. So here's the master bedroom. Putting the Post Spray down. Closet. Especially right here was really bad. All right. Thanks guys for joining me on this disastrous dog pee job. Please like, subscribe, and comment on the channel. Thanks guys, have a good one.